Okay, Dennis, we're back
We're back.
for our Wednesday to Wednesday.
It is
Tesla
a
news.
Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday once more.
Mm.
Short week this week.
Yes, but we're still here.
Not much going on in terms of Tesla news.
Now it's going to
Which
be
is surprising because didn't they hit their all-time high this week?
Yeah, but, that wasn't really a catalyst for it. It was just like, yeah, we'll just keep going up.
Just went up because it was already going up.
Yeah.
Tends to be how it is.
Object was in motion, and it continued to be in motion. That's one of the laws or something.
Well, first up, Tesla took advantage of this high stock price.
Yes.
And they've announced a $5 billion capital raise.
Yes. So Tesla has been accumulating a decent amount of money over the past, let's say, 3-4 quarters. They've just been growing that war chest of theirs, and like my boy Giga said, they took advantage of the high stock price and put a $5 billion capital raise. And so now Tesla is sitting anywhere between 19 to 20 billion dollars with
Hopefully,
yeah. I mean, as of last quarter, they had 14.5 billion.
we can only assume they didn't spend that much.
Yeah, I mean, they've been accumulating it, so I assume they accumulated once more, and that cash on hand will continue to go up once they do their next earnings report. What they're gonna use all that money for? They got a lot of factories to do. Maybe a moon base? I don't know. Giga moon.
Just buy SpaceX.
Buy some rockets. Tesla brand them. I don't know. Sell them. I don't know. But Tesla is no longer in dire straits in terms of finances. And they are definitely healthy in terms of how much cash they got. Now we just have to wait and see what they're going to spend all this money on.
One of the healthiest automakers, correct?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Most are significantly in debt.
Yeah, like Ford. Rip.
R.I.P. Moving on. Giga Berlin. That's where some of this money's going.
Yeah.
Currently under construction.
Yeah.
It's a Tesla factory in Berlin, if you didn't know.
Wow. Hard-hitting journalism.
There was a couple Model Y bodies spotted outside of it.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's the news.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were they built there?
No.
Oh.
They haven't started production at Giga Berlin yet.
Oh. Cool.
So,
well,
there's only speculation of what these were for.
Right.
We don't really know.
Painting machines, perhaps?
Painting machines, perhaps.
Is what's been
because
thrown around?
Giga Berlin's painting machines are supposed to be industry leading. I'm not too certain on the facts. I don't think anyone is. All we know is that Giga Berlin will have a paint shop, and it will be different from other paint shops.
And they have Model Ys in the parking lot.
Yes. Tesla's been very cryptic with their factories recently.
Yeah.
Not much we can do but speculate.
It's all we do. Fun times. What else you got?
Full self-driving.
Yeah.
Full self-driving beta.
Yes.
We've been talking about that a little bit.
It's very exciting.
Seems to be exciting. Handful of people now have actual full self-driving.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Again, not perfect, but it does everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or attempts to do everything. With it, we were given this sort of dev screen.
Mm-hmm. By our friend
that
Green.
allows the interface to be. No, I'm just the full self-driving beta testers have a separate dev screen that sees more visuals than the normal Tesla driver has on their display.
Yep.
So thanks to Tesla hacker known as Green Only, we now have the back end of that developer screen UI tool set, and we can actually see that there's a lot more to display.
Oh yeah.
A lot more to display. This has gotten a little precise with some of these labeling. There's a few silly ones in here.
Such as, what was it? California Boost mode.
California Stop.
Interesting name conventions and so many different options. I mean, of course, with something as complicated as a car self-driving, there's bound to be a numerous amount of different options and things to toggle on and off and adjust. But once again, it's you get to see the work that's being put into the back end of this.
Yeah, a lot of people were thinking that what they were seeing in the full self-driving beta screen was everything Tesla had to show. And this has clearly proven that not to be the case.
Clearly not.
Clearly not. It's maybe showing 10% of what's actively seen by Tesla's autopilot system.
Yeah. So many lines.
It's pretty sick UI.
Pretty sick UI.
I think this is the full self-driving beta interface they should have released.
I mean, it's probably a bit too cluttered to be useful at all, but it definitely gives you a bit more...
But it looks cooler.
I know, it does. But I don't even... There's like this weird tree thing on the right side. I don't even know what that's even supposed to represent. I think that's like lane markings and positioning. I don't know.
There's a lot going on.
It's cool to see. That's for sure.
If you're interested in developer tools and the back end of autopilot, you should probably check this out.
Yep.
We spoke about the Tesla Roadster last week.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be back in the news once more.
Oh my god, it exists.
Well, it was supposed to come out this year, correct?
It was supposed to come out this year.
And then it got extended until... Was it indefinite or was it 2021?
It's whenever. It might be all the way in 2022.
Whenever they get around to it. It's not a priority.
Of course not, yeah.
As we all know, Tesla's priority is mass production, not limited production, very expensive cars that very few can afford.
Yep.
It would be nice to see the Roadster on the road, though. I feel like it would draw more hype to Tesla. Not that they need more hype.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's possible to get more hype.
But it's back in the news again this week because... Well, I guess we got to give a little backstory here. So back in the day, Tesla had a referral program. If you had a friend or family that was buying a Tesla, you could share your referral code. For every amount of referrals you had, you would earn a prize. Mm-hmm. I believe it was after 55 referrals, you ended up with a free Tesla Roadster.
After 5 referrals, you got to get a 2% discount per new referral.
Yes.
So yeah,
the
55.
first 5 were like smaller prizes. They were at decent prices though. Mm-hmm. There was rims. You can get a power wall. Mm-hmm. You can get a glass engravement sent into space. Yep. We still don't know what happened to those.
Yeah.
So after 5, every referral was 2% discount on a future Roadster. If you got 50, that meant it was 100% free, and you can keep going up to 2 Roadsters. Mm-hmm. So there's people out there who have 2 Roadsters paid for free, mm-hmm. which is not bad. I would have liked that.
Came too late to the game.
But those who didn't get the full free Roadster have now received an email from Tesla stating their discount. So if you got 10 referrals, that would be 5 referrals at 2%, so that's 10% mm-hmm. discount. Okay. With a little bit of a timeline, they have until January 1st, 2021 to make their order if they plan on taking advantage of that discount.
Is it to make the order or is it to claim their discount? Because they're not asking for any sort of deposit.
Well, I guess we don't know. At least I don't know.
It's weird because how the email is written, it doesn't seem like you're binding to anything. They're just like, hey, you cool with this discount?
Yeah, maybe they just need a rough estimate of how much money they're going to lose to free Roadsters.
They need to check if you're still alive, I guess.
It's hard for a lot of people because 42% discount on a Roadster sounds great, but it's a $250,000 car. You're still coming out of pocket over 6 figures.
Yep.
And you still have to pay taxes on the full amount as well. I believe that might be state dependent. I'm uncertain. Mm-hmm. Don't fact check me. I will look like a fool. So a lot of people don't know what to do with their discount. They don't know whether to take advantage of it, maybe resell the car, but then you run the risk of what if the car doesn't resell at MSRP? What if it resells below? And then you lost money. And it's not a small amount of money to lose. It's a pretty significant amount of money to lose.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people with these discounts who are kind of just working numbers, seeing what they're going to do.
Especially since you don't even know when the car is going to come. It's so weird to do it so early, relatively. I mean, we're all under the assumption that the Roadster is not around the corner. So it's kind of
Well, they're
weird.
saying that because they are stating these emails because of last week's news of more Roadster speak, that it could be coming sooner than expected.
Eh, we'll see
Maybe
about that.
we'll see it next year. Hopefully we see it next year.
That's an out of 10 for me. I don't. I'm doubtful. I'm not even hopeful. I'm just doubtful.
So, full self-driving package, very expensive. What's it at currently? 10,000?
10,000.
It's continued to increase, which we've known for how long? Maybe 2 years is the first time they stated that it would just continue to keep increasing until full self-driving is actually completed.
Yeah.
Prior owners who purchased or who did not purchase the package were locked into their original price. So when you bought a Tesla, they used to tell you you can pay $4,000 for full self-driving today, or you can buy it after you take delivery at any moment for $5,000. For a while, that was locked in as a grandfathered in plan of sorts. Or even though full self-driving price kept increasing for everyone else and has now hit $10,000, that $5,000 mark stayed the same, for myself included. Within one of the last increases, they actually went ahead and increased everyone, including those grandfathered in. So it went from 5,000 to 6,000, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was a little hard on the community, I guess, because it was a grandfathered in plan. Some didn't care. Some cared. I mean, EAP does come with a lot more. Enhanced Autopilot does come with a lot more stuff than basic Autopilot did. I mean, that wasn't free at the time either, though. So there's a lot of back and forth here. But now Tesla has actually decreased the price again.
Back down to 5,000.
Back down to 5,000, specifically for people who have Enhanced Autopilot and had that original $5,000 grandfathered in price. I don't know why. Do you think it was legalities? Do you think they were going to get a class action lawsuit or some shit?
I don't know if they were. Well,
it wouldn't be the first.
I don't know the terms of if there were even terms about a guaranteed price of full self-driving when you had EAP.
Well, they had no disclaimers, and they did eventually add those disclaimers. So
I just feel bad for the people that had EAP and then paid $6,000 for FSD. And now they're like, wait, what? Now it's back down to 5,000? I thought you said this was going to go up forever indefinitely, not another price cut.
It could just be another Q4 push to grab a few bucks in. We see that a lot.
These random price cuts aren't anything new with Tesla. Obviously, towards the broader community, it seems like a cool guy thing to do. But to the people that ended up paying, the old price, they're like, wow. Word?
I don't know, because Tesla's never stated that they will discount it. Their strong stance has always been it will keep going up. Buy it now; it's a good price.
Well, yeah.
So every time they do discount it, there's a lot of people who were thinking, "I thought you said it wasn't gonna go down."
I mean, I agree with you because I think FSD is like the only thing that was like impervious to Tesla's random price drops that they would have on the cars. But so yeah, it does seem out of the ordinary for them to. But it's not really a price cut. It's kind of like reverting the original price. So I don't know. I don't know if they saw. I mean, I feel like there's always some sort of backlash. So I can't say that there was a humongous amount of backlash for the increase in price to $6,000 that Tesla saw and was like, all right, we'll bring it back down to $5,000. I don't know. Maybe the intern there was like, oh, I have to raise the price by $1,000 everywhere? All right, got it. And he forgot that you weren't supposed to do that for this upgrade. And it took them like a month or so to realize. I don't know. I don't know. We can't ask. Who we going to ask? You're going to have to ask Elon on Twitter and hope that he picks your reply out of the 20,000 replies he gets to every tweet. We'll never know.
Well, that's it.
That
That was a very short week.
that was it. That was a short Wednesday.
Just a quick note. Elon Musk has moved to Texas.
Oh yeah, that was the biggest news.
I don't know whether or not to classify that as Tesla specific news.
How many times do I have to tell you? Elon Musk is Tesla.
So benefits of Elon moving to Texas. Let's list them out. You have Giga Austin, which is the next big Tesla plant that's going to have the Cybertruck there, which is the next big project. They have SpaceX in Boca Chica.
Oh.
And no taxes. Yeah, no state level income taxes.
Don't forget. You're missing another big key point there. He's now closer to us. The radius to EV by headquarters is now closer to Elon Musk. So one day.
Is that do you think that's the underlining plan there? Elon Musk is just slowly moving towards us.
I mean, he's on the trajectory, you know? It's a pretty big move.